All right, guys, today we are going to be reacting to She Goes on Dates for Money, but it's not that bad. Let's jump in.
Say, like, I don't know, I guess what would you make at work if it's a Saturday night?
I don't know.
Bottle service, it just depends. That's why, like, I feel like you probably don't have a number. Is like bottle service, one night you can make like 500 in tips, one night you can make 5,000 in tips.
Literally. So, yeah, and also, nothing wrong if you go on dates for money, but like, I don't have like it has to be $500 if you want to go to dinner. So
I got to interject there. I do think there is something wrong if you go on dates for money.
Why?
Well,
because she says the implication is sexual.
Well, if everyone's clear on what's happening.
What if you make it clear? I just want to let you know, like, even though you're paying me, like, nothing's happening after this. We're not getting crazy.
Which is why sometimes I don't, because I let people know that I'm not.
Like some girls will do the whole leading thing on and be like, oh yeah, and then like put themselves in danger.
If you're going on the date without an actual genuine intention that there's a possibility that you could romantically pursue the guy, that's what I would like. If you're just strictly going on a date, first off, I don't think men ought to be offering money to women.
Well, yeah, there's a market for it, so
yeah,
that's why.
Well, that's some
why
simp
people
shit.
do
Men
it.
shouldn't be offering money. Like, good for you, get your bag or whatever. But I don't think men should be. I'll pay you $500 to go on a date with me. That's pathetic. Good for you, not pathetic for you. Pathetic. I blame the men.
Isn't that called escort?
It's not clear to me if it's just like. It's not clear to me if she's escorting insofar as she's working, and in order for her to, I don't know, it kind of blurs the lines a little bit. But.
Yeah, which is, I'm not like a dater. I don't do this all the time or like often even, so.
Couldn't you date men on your nights off?
I absolutely could. Okay, first of all.
You're not advertising, hey, if you want to take me out, you'd have to pay me.
Yeah.
They're like, no, babe. Here, how much you make? I'll cover it. Come spend the night or come hang out with me.
Like, as a girl, sometimes we have to tell, like, I've told a guy no that I don't want to go on a date with you probably 10 times in a night. So sometimes, like, maybe the fourth or fifth time.
Wait, the same dude? You'll tell him no?
Yeah, I've had a, like,
That's
at work all night, had to tell someone all night. Anyone, girl knows this, but like, especially working at a club, I've literally had guys like wait for me at work. That's why they have to walk you to your car. I'm not like.
If a girl, yeah.
Oh, but why working in a place like that? That's the question. Like, I just don't understand some of these excuses. Like, they understand the environment that they are, but at the same time, they want to criticize the dangers of that environment.
I mean, if a girl turns you down, like, move on.
Yeah.
I agree.
You think
sometimes they offer you money.
I mean, if a girl says, for example, like, oh, I can't hang out tonight, he might say, well, what about another night? But then if you say, no, I don't want to hang out with you, that's what, like, like, as a guy, you should move on.
I agree, but obviously we know that's not the case with everyone.
Yeah,
I'm not saying all guys are like that. I don't
Just
agree.
to clarify, I was just curious, as he was kind of going through the questions. So if a guy does call you or gets a hold of you in whatever way and says, I want to buy out your day, your work day, to come hang out with me or whatever, and there is an implication of sex, have you ever agreed to those?
No, but I'm not against it. I'm not against anyone who does that. I don't judge anyone.
But would you call that prostitution?
I'm pretty sure that's the definition of prostitution. So I think everyone would call that.
Well, I don't know
Are
if
you trying
everyone
to ask
would.
if I'm?
No, I'm not asking
It
that.
seems
I'm
like
just asking.
you're trying to lead.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, the reason they get defensive like that when Andrew's asking those questions because he knows where it's going. So they always give these type of answers. They really don't say a lot. You see what I'm saying? That way they're not vulnerable. They're very good at that. When it comes down to sign language and gaslighting, they're very good at that.
Just to clarify it, right? So if you said no to that, it would.
If someone says, "Can I give you $500 to have sex with you?" and you say yes, whether you go on a date or not, that is what a prostitute is.
Okay, I agree. 100% I agree. I'm just asking if that situation comes up, if you say yes to.
Technically, I would be soliciting if I agree to have sex with someone for money.
Okay.
That would technically, yeah.
Is it? But I don't know. Like in the example she provided, she's working. If the man is not paying her for sex,
Right.
the man is
Yeah.
paying
For
her
her time.
Like
company.
literally to hang out.
Yeah.
to not go to work where she would otherwise make the money that the man is offering. So it's not clear. I mean, the lines are perhaps to some degree a little blurred, but because a man could also say, let's hang out on the night you aren't working.
Yeah, and if I like them, we can hang out on the night I'm not working.
Right.
I
But
mean,
I guess guys are that pressed to.
Do you ever feel pressure to have sex with them if they were to pay you for a date?
I don't. No, I don't think anyone's ever like given me so much money. That I've
She's
like,
asking what your price is.
I just told you guys like 4 times. I don't have a price for going out on. I don't like charge for a date. My boyfriends or people that I dated have not paid me to go on a date, but it has happened. I think any girl's been offered money.
Yeah,
So
you know what? We have a simp epidemic in this country. We have a simp epidemic. I mean, how in the hell you're in a position where you want to simply just pay for box, man? Oh my God. It's like men are out of control out here in the streets, man. Men are out of control. They're simping for these women. Look at these females. They're not even a 4, guys. 5 maximum. Look at her in the middle. She thinks she's a 10, I guess. You have females here thinking that, oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I was making some sourdough bread. You have females here thinking that they're that people will pay for their box. Man, at this point, it's just the simps. The simps are the ones creating this problem. I guess they're just... I guess it's so more about... They're taking advantage of these guys. Man, we have to restore a lot of things. There's a lot of work to do, guys. There's a lot of work to do, certainly, because this is insane. This is old school whatever podcast, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me see. Let me see. There's no way someone's paying Norlax $100 for a date. She's lying. The bill will be enormous for the big one. He reluctant to properly answer the question. Tell us what we need to know. This is what I'm saying, and I'm glad that they are noticing that, because it does happen, right? This is very interesting, right here. They always answer with very, very uncertain answers. It's weird. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one.